Hey, welcome to the Looking Glass Tarot. I want to do this reading on missing person Santiago Robledo. I think I said his last name right. Browning, Montana. He has been missing since March 3rd, 2023. Some articles say, some say he was last contacted on March 6th. He's 30 years old. He is Native American. He's from the Blackfeet tribe. And that is all the information I have for him. So, let's see. What happened to Santiago on March 6th? Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords will be a younger person in seek of truth, answers. They're very creative, and they're very brave. They don't really look straight at danger as danger. They're pretty. They just kind of go right into things. They don't worry about it. But I feel like that day he was out, for some reason he was out either seeking information or answers to something that he needed to know. Why is the Page of Swords here? What's the Page of Swords here? So the Five of Pentacles would be like poverty, not having enough, desperation. So I kind of feel like maybe he was looking for a job. Maybe he didn't have a job and he needed money, and he was. I almost feel kind of like he was not homeless all the time, but like he spent a lot of time not at home. I don't know if he had a home. I just kind of feel like he was in and out of being homeless. If that makes sense. So the Four of Wands would be about home, stability, having a stable home. So I kind of feel like that's what he wanted. I really feel like he did. He could have lived at home, but he chose to be out. So, some people have a place to go, but they would rather be out on the, I guess, out on the streets, or not living like that. But I feel like he had a place he could go, that he just chose to be out on the street, like half in, half out kind of like thing. So the Five of Swords is the end of something. The end of, could be the end of anything. Could be the end of a job. Could be the end of an argument. But it's defeat. So I kind of feel like he wanted a place of his own. I want a place of my own. I don't want to have to live with somebody. And I kind of feel like he was kind of defeated there, because he had to depend on other people. He had to live with other people, and I really think he just wanted to be on his own. Lots of Five of Swords here. Lots of Five of Swords. The Six of Pentacles is sharing. So sharing, helping somebody out, giving. So I kind of feel like I kind of feel like there was somebody helping him, and they just stopped helping him. They just quit helping him out with money here, money there, because it's about sharing. But the Five of Swords is here before it, so I kind of feel like they just ended that. They just ended, because Pentacles is earthly money thing, so I kind of feel like they just kind of ended the money that they were given to him, or help. I won't say money, I'll say help. So the Death card comes in as a change. So this, you know, them ending their helping him would have brought in a change. And he couldn't have stopped it. So it would have been the ending of something, and it would have had to have began something else. So he had to walk away from that, and he had to just understand that they were not going to help him anymore. And so this brought in a change. The ending of them helping him, and now he's got to figure it out himself. The Knight of Pentacles is someone that would be in search of a new destiny, a new job. They would be someone that, because are looking for a job, and they do have earthly things, they're a little more stable than the other knights would be. So they're very curious and conscientious of money, and so this would be someone a little bit older than him. I'd say more like 35, 40 in that age group. And it's like this person is like, he went to them for help. Like, you know, this is my knight in shining armor, I'm going to go to them for help with that problem that he had of whoever this was that ended it there. What's the Knight of Pentacles here? What's the Knight of Pentacles here? So I asked why the Knight of Pentacles was here, and I got the Six of Wands. So that would be a type of victory, a type of accomplishment, achievement. So whoever this was probably agreed to help him a little bit, help him out in whatever he needed. So he felt pretty good about it, about them agreeing to help him for whatever he asked for. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is abundance, happiness, harvest. It's a harvest of something has come in. So you've got what you need, you got what you want. You're happy. So I feel like he was real happy. He felt like this was going to help him out. This money or whatever this person was going to give him was going to help him out. And he was going to have the money he needed. This is the Eight of Pentacles, so it's planning in detail. Planning, writing your plans down. Planning in detail what you're going to do, what you need, what your plans are moving forward. It's not like half plans. It's not like thought of on the quick. It's planning it out, researching, planning it out, and to the very detail, so that your plans go off. They don't falter. Where's the Eight of Pentacles here? So his plans didn't go as planned. The Five of Wands is here as a conflict. So something went wrong in his planning. It didn't go like he wanted it to go. With Pentacles, quite a few Pentacles being here, I'm feeling pretty sure that money was involved in this transaction that was going on. But his plans did not come out like they were supposed to. There was a conflict in his plans. Something happened. A conflict, an argument, or a disagreement with someone. Who is the conflict with? Who is the conflict with? So, Eight of Cups is turning your back on something. Turning your back on something that's very emotional that you're not wanting to, but it's you have to. You have to turn your back on it, and you're emotionally connected to the decision to turn your back, but it's something that has to be done. So he had to turn his back on something. That's what the conflict and this is about. He had to turn his back on something. The Two of Pentacles is about balance, so he had to find some kind of balance where he was at. So I'm guessing turning his back on, he was trying to balance, his life and money and everything that went with it. So he was in a balancing act to get everything how he needed it. So Two of Swords is your heart and your mind aren't together. It's like a mixed emotions. You can't get them to balance out. It's like, well, if I choose what my heart says, I'm going to be cut that way. If I choose what my head says, then, either way I choose is going to be a double-edged sword. So it's a lot of it's about your heart and your mind not wanting to agree. So the Ace of Pentacles is new starts, new beginnings, new starts. And I know that's what he wanted. I feel that's what he wanted. That was his intention of that day, starting out that day. Let's see, Ace of Pentacles here. And that's what he was planning. He was planning, this is about planning, harvesting, watching it grow, taking care of it, and those were his plans. That was his new start. He was leaving that day, and he thought he had a new start, a new beginning, and that's what he was hoping for. The Lovers is here as in the Lovers. I mean, I don't know if he had a girlfriend or partner or significant other. But I think all of his planning, that's what this planning was for, was to be with that person. I kind of feel like he was meeting that person that day. That was part of their plans, was he was going to get, they were going to get to be together and get to have a life together. What's the Lover's card here? What's the Lover's card here? Broken heart. So the Three of Swords upright is broken heart, deceived. But I feel like he was deceived that day. By this person. upside down, it would kind of be like a shock that it even happened. I kind of feel like the last thing he would have expected was for her to do that, or his partner to do that. I kind of feel like I keep saying she. I'm sorry. I kind of feel like that she had already broken up with him, or that they had already broken up with him, and that he just couldn't let that go. He just had a hard time letting go. Because in reverse, the Three of Swords is heartbreak that you can't let go. So either way, I feel like this person deceived him. The Seven of Swords is deceit. Also, it's also like a thief. Take what you can get and go with it. So I kind of feel like he met up with this person that day, because I feel like he just couldn't let go. Who was responsible for Santiago's disappearance? Eight of Wands is headed in a different direction. So this person just was not wanting to be with him. They were totally heading in a different direction, and he needed to be headed in a different direction. I just feel like he just had a hard time letting go. The Knight of Wands would be someone a little bit older than him. They kind of come in to take care of a situation. They come in, they're very charismatic, they're very creative, very brave. So they just come in and take care of the situation. Kind of one thing on their mind to do, and they do it. I kind of feel like there was a couple of people around him that day, other than this person, that was a little bit older than him. I kind of feel like 35, 36. The Hanged Man is, you're in a position now where you can see things differently. You can see things clearly. You're taking everything in, and then you know what you need to do from there, because you have seen things differently, seen it at a different angle. The Four of Swords is about rest, retreat, taking time away from yourself. I don't feel like he's with us any longer. I feel like that there was a conflict that day. One that had to do with money. The other had to do with a relationship. And I feel like there was like 2 or 3 people around him that day, and that there was a conflict. So we have the Eight of Wands again, so that's headed in a different direction. So I feel like, yeah. So I just feel like it just, his whole day was not what he had planned, what he thought it would be. I feel like it was a big disappointment to him, and he lost quite a bit that day. I don't feel like he is with us, because I feel like he would have made contact with someone in his family before now. I could be wrong, totally wrong about that, but it's just a feeling right now. I don't feel that he is with us anymore. Which is really sad. It's really sad. Maybe I will do a part 2 later. Like I said, he's been missing since March. So I may do a part 2 later on Santiago. But I do feel like someone he met with that day is responsible for his disappearance. Okay, thank you for subscribing and watching, and y'all have a great day.